Hello, Aries. Hey, this is Mary Ellen coming to you from Moonrise Cottage for your July 2020 reading. Got a lot going on, Aries. I'm going to jump right into it. Just gentle reminder, all the links you need my guides are saying, to make your life complete, they're all below. Special pricing on COVID-19 readings still in force. Price is creeping up, so come and get it, gang. It's not going to last forever, okay? You're all invited to the Galactic Astral Travel Meditation on the 5th of July. It's a Sunday, to celebrate and connect with the energy of the full moon eclipse in Capricorn. Okay? So check it all out. Aries, you got a very interesting month this month. Tomorrow is the 27th of July, and Mars moves into your house, Aries, to stay there for, I think it's 6 months. I think it's straight through until the end of December, possibly January. So we're going to talk all about that. It's going to have a lot of effects. So, Mars in its home sign, it's going to be a little prickly, Aries. Two things are happening. Check out last month's reading, because it was all about coming into the sacred radiance of Shakti energy, sacred feminine energy as a radiant force in the universe. And this month, we have kind of the yin and yang. Okay, my guys are talking about the companion, the wheel of your own destiny, of your own energy. You are completing yourself, Aries. You are dealing with somebody or some group of people that caused some troubles in your life. Many of you, the general reading. Some of you, it's in a love relationship. Some of you, it's just in a relationship. Somebody who, my guys are saying, has been a prickly pear. You're going to be done with that now. That's part of what the eclipse is about, all right? So look at that. Straight out of the gate, Aries. I'm going to read a little bit of this to you from the book. So Owl from the Animal Medicine deck is about deception. It is symbolically associated with clairvoyance, astral projection, and magic, both black and white. Owl is called the night eagle on several of the original medicine wheels. Owl sits in the east, the place of illumination. And since the beginning of time, humanity has been afraid of the night, the dark, the unseen, waiting fearfully for the first crack of morning. And conversely, night is the owl's friend. So there's somebody, you'll see it come out in the cards. There's somebody who's causing some trouble in your realm. Some of you are going to, my guides just said, jettison somebody out of your life because you're going to become aware. So owl is very stealth, can see things in the unseen realm. Owl was known to sit on the shoulder of Athena, the warrior goddess. So you've got some incredible magic going on. And part of what's happening is you're going to, I think, my guys are talking, this is associated with the retrograde. So the Time Master, you see the radiant energy? I really love it. See the clock in there? The infinity symbol right at the heart chakra? And look, deep buried in there, that's the symbol for daylight, the rune for daylight, and for coming into a type of brilliant awareness and throwing off the darkness. Very mystical what's going on. So the Time Master is involved in, guys talking about portals and things. The Time Master is a portal in itself, the notion. It is about being able to master traveling through, thank you, Spirit, interdimensional time. You're going deep on this eclipse, Aries. We all are. It's a real inflection point. We've had 3 eclipses in a row. And the next one comes up on the day when we have the 4th of July here in the United States, a national holiday about the moment this country, the inception point. So my guides, if you follow the channel, you know they've talked about this for quite a while, because we have Pluto in an earth sign, returning to the place where it was when this country was founded, promising massive upheaval, revolution from the bottom up, throwing off, my guides just said, incompetent, tyrannical, disordered power structures, things like that. Okay, So the United States was founded on a revolution. And here we are. And Aries, you are somehow, with your radiant energy, you're going to be able to master non-linear time, interdimensional travel. Your clairvoyance is going to be on high, and you're going to discover something. Look. Knowing without knowing. What's going on, Aries? I think you know. There's some intuition that you know, or a challenge that's been going on for a while with somebody in your life. This is not about you and you. This is about some other, my guides are saying. You're going to put a stop to it now. You're going to banish that person from your life. And perhaps it's somebody, that on a soul level you've been connected with that you can cut yourself free from now. You don't need to travel through time in a non-linear way, which means lifetime to lifetime to lifetime, popping in and out and in and out. Connected to a person or an entity or a soul being is what my guides are talking about. That your lesson was to learn past that, and you can cut that and let that person go now. And in fact, if you guys don't know, I'm an Aries rising. I literally just did this in my life. It's kind of freaking me out. So let's take a jump. My guides are saying, let's jump right in. So Aries, here you are. Look, that's the theme of the reading. The King of Knowledge. And we are talking about sacred knowledge, mystical knowledge, clairvoyance, interdimensional travel, silent flight through the darkness like the owl, the night eagle, in order to whisper in your own ear. And you're sitting in this moment with all this going on. Look how content you are. Whatever it is, this job, my guides are calling it, this job you have to do this month, when it comes, they're literally saying, when it comes to your love life. So clearly for some of you, it's about your love life. You are going to be feeling your wisdom. You're going to be very content. King of Pentacles, King of the earthly realm, rose to this position from being a peasant. So you're coming into your power in a way that you've never experienced it before. It's quite lovely. And here's the card that actually indicates you under the umbrella of this reading. Look at that. The Empowerer of Will. That's the Strength card. So again, last month we were talking about Shakti energy. Now we see a balance coming forward in the male-female aspect of your life. So the sacred male drives the process forward from a place of power and contentment. And the sacred feminine, the Shakti energy that came through to you last month, is going to experience a victory by following the energy. Okay, my guys are talking about intergalactic. And what I'm trying to say is interdimensional travel through your own life, through yourself as a soul being. Being able to understand and see yourself in all your incarnations that are attached to the challenges that you have now. You're going to cut yourself free. You're going to have victory. That's the sacred sword of victory. And the way this beautiful goddess came to victory is she literally followed the energy. That's what the rabbit. Okay, my gosh, just said commands. So this is the Strength card. Pretty good right out of the gate. So here's where we get into it, Aries. Look. Ooh. 4 of Pentacles. Somebody is causing you some disturbance. And you're having to work really hard, fight, in a sense, to hang on to what you've got. And what you've got is yourself. It may have something to do with your pentacles. Maybe somebody is stealing from you. That's what that story's all about. And you're sitting very firm in your place. And you're not letting go for anybody or anything. You're taking care of it because you're in your strength. So whoever, my guy just said needling, who's ever needling you or causing you distress or wishing you harm or somehow causing you to feel defensive, which is why you hang on to that pentacle for dear life, my guys are saying. This, do you see how this guy is cracked? So this guy has some standing in the community. He's got some wealth. He's got some position. And he discovers somebody's cheating and stealing his stuff from him. And he steps right forward and says, no, no, no. None of that. You give me my stuff back. Or you're going to be turned into a beast and banished into the forest. that's in fact what happened. So there's something, my guys are talking about the ferocity of Mars in Aries. When you have it combined with Owl, the night eagle, your clairvoyance is going to be on high, and you're going to be able to use it to have this interdimensional type of travel and experience and knowing from the mystical realm back and forth. You're going to be in two places at once, some of you, and you're just going to know. You are just going to know, Aries. Something's going to come to you. So put some messages down below. I'm really fascinated about what this is. I know what it was in my own life. So when you face this and you stand your ground and you say, nope, none of that, you're out. It puts you right onto your new journey. That's the Fool card in this deck. It's about a beautiful soul journey, a 0 point, a brand new start, because you finished something by taking these actions. There's more of this to come, but this is connected. This kind of tomfoolery is connected to your soul journey. So you're going to recapture yourself, and you're going to rise through the portal, in a sense. Full moon's coming. Do you see the beautiful destiny turning, this triple spiral there right at the head? That's your soul. The Fool card, the soul leaping out into the sacred bowl of all wisdom. In order to have a sacred journey connected to the universe through the multi-dimensional universe. That's what my guides are talking about. So, in order to be available for that and available for the things that you know without knowing, first you got to take care of a little business. Some of you really, my guides keep saying it, some of you are getting rid of a lover. You're just going to jettison that person. For some of you, could, as tarot readers say, could be a job, could be somebody in your family, could be somebody that you're connected with for some particular reason, and you finally just say, that's enough. Stop. And then I think basically you just turn and walk away from that person and start your life anew, on a new pathway to go out and seek healing, because some of you have suffered some damage, maybe some heartbreak. Here's why I'm saying it. Look at that. Look at the doves at the top of the card. That, my lovelies, is the Seven of Swords. The adventure of battle. Someone's cheating. That's King Arthur and his cousin. The cousin has his back to us because he's cheating. He's undercover. See, his cheek is flushed. King Arthur's calling him out, saying, hey, buddy, stop that. Come on. You're hurting me. We're trying to play a game. We're supposed to be having fun, and you're literally attacking me. So the long story is they each had a mystical army that was fighting in the background while they were moving the strategy pieces like chess. And Arthur finally just said, you know what? My guy just said, like an Aries will, finally just said, you know what? I'm done with this, and I'm done with you. And he smashed his fist down on the chessboard, broke it to bits, got up, and walked away. See? This is soul destiny for you this month. And so, you know what, Aries, if you've been putting this off and you know what this is all about, don't put it off anymore. It's time. Okay? Oh, it's so challenging for me. My brain can't wrap around this, but that's how it looks on the table. You're going out for this soul journey based on your strength to finally resolve this issue, whatever it is somebody is. You're going to send somebody packing. And then you're going to start to work on your healing, because you did sustain an injury. And if some of you are dealing with someone who's narcissistic or my guys just said the word nefarious. Everything that Seven of Swords indicates, okay? Cheating, lying, backstabbing, trying to get away with shite. And abusing you because of that game they're playing instead of really being with you. But because your clairvoyance is on high. So there you are in the light of the full moon. Very interesting. You're going to regain your power. This is the King of Swords. You're going to have a massive, woo-wee. Look at that. You're not playing this month, Aries. I swear to God. My guy just said, you're going to take this out. It's done. You're done with it. You're coming into your strength because you've come into your power through the series of eclipses that have already happened. So when the full moon comes, expect to get your power back and your immense amount of clarity, and eclipse something out of your life. Don't waste one more minute of your precious energy on that. Be done. And it doesn't, Okay, it doesn't technically mean, my guides are talking about there's two ways. So what they're talking about is you can remove a behavior that you've been engaging in and declare yourself free of that and just say, look, I'm not going to engage this way anymore. I'm not available for that. I've moved beyond it. If that's all you have to offer, goodbye and thank you. Or you're reordering the relationship, your participation, your willingness to participate in the things that cut your hands off. Right? That's what happened to this guy. King of Battle lost his hand. He eventually grew it back through some mystical means. So it's very interesting how this is stacking up. A lot of power on the table. Very interesting. Look, there's you sandwiched between two kings. The King of Knowledge and the King of Swords. There's a battle going on. You got your sword in your hand. So you're going to have victory. So when this mystical process of healing happens, this is the bridge card that ties this human experience about battle and holding on to yourself, your possessions, while somebody's trying to get away with something in the background. You're going to take care of it, and you're going to heal from it. And it's this process of healing. My guides keep saying the word narcissist. So clearly some of you are dealing with that. And they're talking about at jobs, and there's just, it's a spicy time, isn't it? And the narcissism in the leadership structures, all the things we've created, all that's part of what Pluto's taking care of. All these kinds of things now, it's over. And people are going to start standing up for themselves, including you, Aries. So, tying you to your soul journey. It's really beautiful. And look, here's the soul journey. You're going to come back into balance. The balancer of harmony. Really beautiful Libra style energy out in the universe, coming into balance. See the central meridian? Perhaps you've been caught open in some way, really, hurt, damaged with all the sword play, and it's done. I think you're finishing a cycle. A lot of people are. So you're not going to have to go through this again. You're done. You've learned what you need to learn with this, and you're coming back into balance, and you are, my guides are saying, you are the function of your own healing. I really like it. Very important. A lot of power on the table. Self-empowerment, my guides are talking about. So whatever this is, whoever this person is, or this group that you're connected with, you've been traveling through time, in and out of the galactic center, connected to this experience until you could finally finish it, and your moment's here. You just know. Your intuition is on high. And look, the Chariot, you're going to move straight forward, totally empowered, as soon as you take care of this. So it's the Fool card that drives this journey forward. There's you in the center of the reading. We have the Chariot above on the soul level. And look, the Fool card. This is a beautiful soul journey. So whatever business you got to take care of you first, okay? Always. So once you move the energy forward, you come to a new journey, a new soul journey. This is the Two of Wands, the dialogue of skill. So this is about Merlin. Again, they're talking about you as the time master, traveling through time, in and out of this universe that we swim in, my guides are saying, like that. So you find yourself here to rectify something, to learn what you're meant to learn from this, come back into balance, and start a new journey. Make a decision. That's what's happening. Your empowerment, your forward motion when it comes to love energy in your own life is going to bring you back into a place of balance, and you're going to make the first decision. That's what the Two of Wands is about. You holding your wand, your power, your intention in your hand. And the other wand standing next to you is the universe. That's why the Fool card is here. And you join together with the forces of the universe through this ability to have this interdimensional time travel. You might remember something. Some of you are going to remember things from a past life. Some of you are going to come into some profound knowing, some really mystical knowing. And you're going to be as ferocious as an Aries can be, some of you. So do your best to temper it, okay? just take care of yourself and come to balance. That's what you should use your power for. Rather, definitely fix this problem, whatever it is, then use your power for your own benefit. That's why you have the King of Knowledge blending together in a yin-yang way with the Shakti energy. Go look all that stuff up on the internet if you don't really know what those words mean, okay? So you're taking the next step forward. You're going to reintegrate yourself by reviewing all the things that you have experienced as a being over time. Thank you, Spirit. That's what this is about. Takes a little bit of time. You're going to have some sacred assistance. That's Merlin's good buddy. He found out Merlin was struggling. He went and sought him out, and they had a review of all of Merlin's adventures. So something really fascinating happening, and you are, look, here's the outcome. Check it out. Speaking about knowledge, something's going to be revealed to you. It may have to do with this. It may have to do with this. It may have to do with a little bit of all these things, because clearly we see the reflection of reincarnation and interdimensional time travel with the Night Eagle. Something that you just know. Something's literally being revealed to you, Aries. And it may be that revelation, that knowledge, that causes you to look at whoever your partner is and just say, I'm done. Goodbye. That's fascinating. So this, whoops, wrong card. This is clearly about reincarnation through many lifetimes. That's what it's actually literally about. And at the end of the story, this person morphs inside a single human life into the sacred salmon of all wisdom, gets served, caught by a fisherman, brought to the palace. The queen ingests it, and she gives birth. And it's interesting because look who she gives birth to. See the guy in red? That's him. That's who she gives birth to. So there's something very fascinating going on with you and you. Let's take a look at the runes. Spirit, if you could just give us... They're talking about another perspective. You're going to get a new perspective because you're going to be so much in your power with Mars in your sign. There's going to be a period of retrograde, so make sure you go to the internet, check it out, find out what that's going to be all about, okay? Listen to the links that are below about the astrology of the moment, just so you know. All right, hang on one sec. Spirit, the beautiful Aries, the time of the full moon eclipse, moving us all forward. They just said through the window of time, you're stepping through a gateway, Aries. That's part of what's happening. And you just have to bring things into balance in your life. You're rectifying something that's not working. Woo! Aries, I love you. How much do I love you? Look at that. Okay, that's the rune for fertility. It's a very fertile moment. I was just talking about rebirth, moving back and forth through interdimensional time. The fertile you in the universe. Ooh wee. Okay, let's read it, okay? I'll give you the skinny my guides are saying about this. And let's see, 107, and then we'll be on our way. Okay. See? New beginnings. Thank you, Spirit. Fertility and new beginnings. It's about Ing, the hero god. I like it. Wow. Okay, so this rune is akin to the moon. That's why this is the bridge card that carries you forward into your soul journey. It's perfect for this reading. So this is about the intuitive part of your nature, with its urge toward harmonizing and adjusting in the sphere of personal relationships. Thank you, Spirit. This is Ingu's, and it embodies the need to share, the yearning to be desired, the search after similarities. This is the completion of beginnings. That is what this rune requires. Drawing this rune may mark a time of joyful deliverance, a new life, a new path. Thank you, Spirit. This is a rune of great power. Receiving it means that you now have the strength, gosh, always blows my mind how my guides do this. You now have the strength to achieve completion, resolution, from which comes a new beginning. Thank you, Spirit. Look, guys, hang on a sec. They always want me to hold up the cards while I'm doing these readings, which is admittedly a little bit of a challenge. Okay, see? Look at that. The completion of beginnings, because you have the strength to achieve completion and resolution and start on your new journey. There it is, right there in a nutshell. Perfect. Thank you, Spirit. And that's how it sits on the table. Above all, completion is crucial here. It may be timely that you complete some project, and if so, make it your very first priority in the month of July. It is time for a difficult state of mind or situation to be clarified or resolved. The appearance of this rune indicates that you must fertilize the ground for your own deliverance from this challenge. All things change, and we cannot live permanently, thank you, Spirit, amidst obstruction. Somebody's doing you wrong, Aries, or some situation. If it's not a person, it's a situation, and it's just, you're going to be so done with it. So, all things change. You must fertilize the ground for your own deliverance. And Ingu's signals your emergence from a closed chrysalis state. That's what that is. Thank you, Spirit. Beautiful. As you resolve and clear away the old, you will experience a release from tension and uncertainty. You may be required to free yourself from a rut, a habit, a relationship, from some deep cultural or behavioral pattern inside yourself, some activity that was quite proper to the self that you are now leaving behind because you're stepping through the portal in this interdimensional way into the person and the soul being that you're meant to inhabit now. The time of birth is always a critical one. Movement can sometimes involve danger. The time has come to enter the delivery room. Another of the cycle runes, Ingu's, counsels preparation, being centered and grounded. Thank you, Spirit. Oh my gosh. Freeing yourself from all unwanted influences and seeing the humor in the situation, you are indeed prepared to open to the will of heaven and await your deliverance with calm certainty. So, Aries, wow, there it is. I was really excited when I saw these cards coming out. And I just, all of us Aries folks, we have to use a little bit of, my guys are saying temperance, okay? A little bit of balance. While you're having this challenge and you're taking care of business, do not fall out of your center. Retain your dignity, retain your power, which means be calm, be clear, be concise. Cut whatever needs to be cut and walk on, because that should be your focus. So Aries, thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate it. I do not have a concern in a large way about you. I just see clearly you're just taking care of business.